All right, folks, I am Tom Downey, your host here today. Let's talk more about the LA Lakers, namely all of their free agency moves. And we'll detail here, break them down one by one, and then focus more in depth here on them all. So DeMarcus Cousins, of course, that was one of the flashier names, along with Danny Green. Frankly, by the time Kawhi signed, those are the two best players out there. Quinn Cook also comes in on a 2-year, $6 million deal. Then the Lakers went to re-signing their own players. They bring back JaVale McGee. They bring back Rondo. They also signed Jared Dudley, Troy Daniels, both of whom are actually vet min deals. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's also back. So Lakers kind of running back the meme team 2.0, although I think to be a true meme team, they have to go sign Carmelo Anthony this time around, or just bring back Lance Stevenson. Now the big note here for Lakers in terms of free agency, they missed out on Kawhi. He was their dream target. That's who they wanted to get. That's who they thought were going to get. They wanted to get Kawhi. They missed on D'Angelo Russell, Kyrie Irving, a lot of quality backup tier players like Patrick Beverley. They missed on all of those guys to wait and wait on Kawhi. Now there are other reports out there, but frankly, I think had the Clippers not traded for Paul George, I think Leonard does end up in LA. I think he wanted to come back home, didn't want to re-sign in Toronto in the end, and it was down to the Clippers and the Lakers there, contrary to many reports out there. In the end, the Clippers found a way to trade for Paul George, and at that point, Kawhi opted in. So how disappointed are you that the Lakers did not sign Kawhi? Grade for me on a scale of 1 to 10. Now, if you're a non-Laker fan, go ahead and put in 0. I think that's fine there. If you are a LA fan, let me know in the comment section. Chris says 0, not an LA fan. Rickson Marsagan says 100. He is a Lakers fan. I understand that, guys. I think that makes sense there. It is a big-time disappointment. Someone said 69. Nice. Lots of zeros from the non-LA fans there. Lots of high numbers there in the 10s or so in terms of actual Lakers. I think that makes some sense. The Lakers' pivot plan was to re-sign as many vets as they could. First up was DeMarcus Cousins, a 1-year, $3.5 million deal as it slowly becomes the Los Angeles Laker Pelicans, as now Rondo, Davis, and Boogie all back together in LA after spending time together with the New Orleans Pelicans. Boogie was not the same player that he was last season, but I think it's a great pickup for LA. It's only a 1-year deal. He has some chemistry with Rondo, with AD, who did pitch him pretty heavily, by the way, on joining the Lakers instead of other teams who did have some interest out there. I am curious, though, as to how he is used with the Lakers. Down the stretch for the Warriors, he was a bench player. He did not start for them. Maybe that's the same scenario for the Lakers. Is he going to be a crunch time player? Because you have Kuzma, you have Anthony Davis. Those are best fit at the 4 and or 5. Maybe Kuzma plays some days. I don't think it's the best fit, though. So for Boogie, I am very curious how he's utilized this year. You'll definitely see some lineups featuring the Twin Towers 2.0 of Boogie and AD out in LA, but I don't quite know how they're going to use him coming off multiple injuries this past season. All right, folks, jersey giveaway for you guys. Do you want a new Anthony Davis jersey with Lakers, a new Boogie Cousins jersey, a LeBron jersey? Here's how you can get one. Head over to chatsports.com/NBA now, use promo code CHATNBA, and then sign up and deposit, and go place your first bet. After that, email promo@chatsports.com. That is chatsports.com/NBA now, promo code CHATNBA. Then email promo@chatsports.com to get yourself a free NBA jersey. Now, the Lakers were not done with Boogie. In fact, that's actually one of the more recent moves. They also, a move I really like, picked up Danny Green on a 2-year, $30 million deal. Picked Lakers over the Mavs, and the Raptors were kind of in there too, but not really. And Danny Green, folks, is the exact fit for what the LA Lakers needed with LeBron James and Anthony Davis. That's what they needed out there, because they needed shooting and defense. And Danny Green, even at his advanced age, does still provide that. Coming off only 10 points per game, but he shot over 45% from deep, folks. That is exactly the type of player Lakers need. They messed up last year. They went out and added the mean team instead of bringing in the better fit of shooters to surround with LeBron and Anthony Davis. They did that by adding Danny Green. I think that was a smart pickup there. So in terms of their starting lineup, and we'll break down the other players and how things could very much change here as well, Danny Green's going to start. LeBron's going to start. AD's going to start. Those other players, that's kind of up for grabs. Rondo is not guaranteed anything. Kuzma, frankly, not guaranteed anything, although I do think he starts. Lakers have bench options, not necessarily the most ideal bench options, but they do have potential and availability there in terms of shuffling and changing and tweaking different things. Now, let me know, folks, what you think here of what was the Lakers' best free agency move. For me, I think it was Danny Green. I like the Boogie Cousins pickup, but you had to find shooters. Once Kawhi signed, Danny Green was by far the best free agent out there. I think even more so than Boogie for what the Lakers needed. Maybe it was different if you needed a center. But for the Lakers, Green was the best available free agent for that team, and they found a way to add him. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I see mostly Danny Green. Some people saying Anthony Davis. Obviously, that's not really free agency. I don't think that counts. If it does, of course, it's Anthony Davis. Lakers also picked up Quinn Cook in a move I also liked quite a bit. A 2-year, $6 million deal. Lakers needed more point guards, and they needed guys that can shoot and score. Quinn Cook is that guy. He might even start for them, frankly. And Cook coming off a good year for the Warriors, shot 40% from deep, and I mean good relative to expectations. He's not Klay Thompson. He's not Steph Curry. But if he can give you 40% shooting on, 7, 8 points per game, maybe for the Lakers if it goes up a little bit there, and more importantly, provide some spacing, well, I think in the end that's pretty key there for Lakers. So Quinn Cook coming over on a 2-year, $6 million deal after the Warriors renounced his rights, by the way, in NBA free agency because they had to afford other players, and they were pretty much up against the cap. All right, folks, type S if you guys are already subscribed to us here on YouTube. Over to youtube.com/chatsportstv. Type S if you guys are subscribed. We'll give some shout-outs here, by the way, as we're filming this live right now on Sunday afternoon. Rickson is subscribed. Chris, I know you're subscribed. You always are. You're always watching. Chris, appreciate that. Verndell Porter. Oh, here they come. Joshua, Jacob, Tom, Max, James, Willow, Estella, James, Ethan, Melody, Jonathan, Matthew. All right, Demarion, thank you guys all very much for subscribing here. We appreciate it for everyone that watches our stuff. All right, the Lakers brought back, in terms of re-signings, JaVale McGee, a 2-year, $8.25 million deal. I know JaVale McGee is still a memeable player, and he's a Shaqtin' a Fool superstar, but frankly the GOAT, to be honest there. But he actually played pretty well for the Lakers. 12 points a game, 7 rebounds, 2 blocks. There's your bench defensive center. Yes, there will be the Shaqtin' a Fool moments. That's what's funny about the Lakers. But as a number 3 center, if you want to include AD as a center and not as a full-on power forward, yeah, I dig it actually. So he's not going to be a superstar. Don't make any mistakes about that. But as a backup bench player, at about $4 million a year, sure. I think that's a pretty smart/solid pickup there in the end by the Lakers. So JaVale comes over on a 2-year, $8.25 million deal. Get to some other moves here. Rondo's also back on a 2-year deal worth the vet minimum. Look, he's not a great shooter, and his play can definitely be too hot and cold. But when Rondo's locked in, I call him primetime Rondo or playoff Rondo, he's legit. Now, he's not the same guy as he was with Boston, but he can still be a serviceable starting point guard for you in the NBA. And he might end up as the starter. Now, again, he's not going to be the reason the Lakers win the title because he's not going to score enough. And I'm actually very curious here how the Lakers utilize Rondo, because I see 2 different options here. Number 1, make him your starter, utilize him to help reduce the ball handling duties that LeBron James needs to handle. Or maybe you make him into your bench point guard and find somebody with a little bit better floor spacing to play with LeBron James, like a Quinn Cook. And maybe you try and run a backup point guard unit consisting of Rondo and Cousins, and that becomes your bench squad on nights when AD needs a breather or LeBron needs a breather or they're getting their load management action going on there. So I am very curious here to see how the Lakers utilize Rondo. Here's my question for you guys, though. Who should be the starting point guard? Is it Rondo? Is it Caruso? Is it Quinn Cook? Is it LeBron, kind of? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think there in the comment section. Rickson says Rondo. After high school socials says Rondo. Chris Jones says me. JoJo says Rondo. Mostly Rondo's flowing in. Some LeBrons as well. LeBron. I think, though, it's LeBron, Rondo, Cook in terms of the ordering there. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope also re-signs. The rich Paul Klein got the bag. 2 years, $16 million. Probably a little bit too high there, but whatever. You got to spend the money. You can go over the cap to do it. Whatever. So KCP back on a 2-year, $16 million deal. Quite frankly, he's got to be a better shooter. If he does not shoot better this year for the LA Lakers, it's not going to work well enough. They have got to find a way for KCP to become a more efficient shooter. 35% isn't enough. He's not a bad player by any means, but he's going to get open looks time and time again. If he doesn't hit them, the Lakers aren't going to be good enough, and if he can play better defense too, that'll be key. He's not going to start over Danny Green, but I think he'll be a key bench player for the Lakers. So we'll see how that actually all ends up fitting in together. All right, folks, a little bit of a different question here for you guys. What's your favorite fast food place? I would venture to say the LA people out there are going to say In-N-Out. And today, I'll be nice. I'm not going to slander In-N-Out. But let me know what your guys' favorite fast food place. We'll get some shout-outs here as well. All right, let's see what we got here. Ooh, someone says Sonic. No one, I like that one. That's not one we often see here. Muhammad says Taco Bell. Steak and Shake. I love Steak and Shake. Jack in the Box. Taco Bell, Chick-fil-A, Del Taco, Arby's, Subway, Starbucks. That's not food. Chipotle, Five Guys, Whataburger, Raising Cane's, always good. Someone says Slow Burn. I don't know what that is. Denny's, Polo Tropical, Popeyes, Chili's. All right, folks, keep those coming. We appreciate it. Lakers also made some moves involving Alex Caruso, a 2-year, $5.5 million deal. I'll make note the report, I think it was from Ramona Shelburne, says that the Warriors had interest in adding Caruso, the bald mamba himself. It makes sense for LA. You bring him in, he's cheap, he can bring up some backup point guard minutes there. He's not going to start for the Lakers, but you could do a lot worse there. LA likes him. He also shot, as great as it sounds, stupidly good from deep. I'm not really sure what was going on there, frankly, in terms of his shooting percentages, but he shot really well, 48% on a little over 2 attempts deep from game. All right, Jared Dudley agreed to a 1-year, $2.6 million deal. He, by the way, wanted to come to the Lakers. He pitched LA on signing because he wanted to join AD and LeBron. Makes sense, right? He's a defensive-minded forward who can shoot a little bit. He's not going to put up big buckets, under 5 points a game for the Nets last year, but we saw him play great defense against Ben Simmons. And the Lakers, folks, definitely need more defense there to help out and some more shooting. Dudley does provide that. So again, a 1-year, $2.6 million deal for Dudley to go to LA. All right, folks, make sure you are subscribed here to our Lakers channel. That is youtube.com/LakersTV. Lakers fans only. Hey, look, if you're a Clippers fan, you don't want to be there unless you just want to troll, which, I mean, look, it's fine. It's fun. I get it. But only go there and subscribe if you are a Lakers fan. We've already passed the 1,000 subscriber mark. We're getting, I think, close to 2,000. Let me check those numbers, by the way. I'll do it live right now. Go subscribe to our Lakers channel. That's youtube.com/LakersTV. Let me check the subscriber numbers here. Probably should have done that before the show. That's on me, but whatever. We're doing it live, having fun with it. Lakers channel is at... Oh, we've already passed 2,000. So get us to 3,000 there. Go subscribe. youtube.com/LakersTV. Shout out you, Blue Diamond Gem, in the comments section. The last signing that the LA had here was Troy Daniels going there on a 1-year, $2.1 million deal from the Suns. Look, he's a low-cost vet. He offers some guard depth, and he shoots. He's not going to play a big role. He's not going to start. Danny Green is there. KCP is there. He is not going to be LA starting shooting guard. but this is the exact type of player you round out your roster with. You sign these players to 1 year, see how they play. If they're great, cool, bring them back. It's a good pickup. It's just not going to be a earth-shattering pickup. But it was a smart move there by LA. So, folks, here's my question. Grade the Lakers' free agency moves. A, B, C, D, or F? Let me know in the comment section. Again, expectations matter. The Lakers wanted to get Kawhi. Didn't happen. Frankly, they kind of had a bit of a loss there as well because they had to deal with missing out on Patrick Beverley, other players like a Seth Curry too that they could have signed. It cost them in the end. I don't think it was a bad free agency. I like Danny Green. I like DeMarcus Cousins, but they wanted Kawhi. They ended up not getting him. So from that perspective, I'm going to give it more of a C, somewhere in that range, a B minus maybe, C plus, B minus. Wasn't a bad free agency, but it wasn't Kawhi. Expectation matters. And in the end, they better have hit on those other free agency pickups.